games here in Singapore.
Yeah, but Gareth, I anticipate this one will be quite spicy considering the narrow margin that has kept South Africa out of the win column against Argentina in the last 2 times they've faced off. So it'll be interesting to see which team ends up being the most disciplined.
Of course, we're in a 4-pool format here, 12 teams in town, but 4 pools of 3. And the way you get to the semifinal, directly to the semifinal, is by winning your pool. So South Africa are in trouble, having lost that game to Great Britain early on. GB will watch on and play Argentina later on today. And for the World Series leaders, they'll want to start with a victory here and keep that win streak going. Early possession, nice arcing run there from St. David's. As I said, playing 13 minutes, a man short, was forcing them to play a lot of defense, and they weren't able to get their hands on the ball. Foot in touch there.
Yeah, but that was a beautiful turnover a few phases ago by Selvin Davids, in fact. Just a little unfortunate stepping out into touch.
Their longest win streak on the HSBC World Series is 18 matches. See if they can have a crack at that this weekend. This is match 17. Short ball. Gonzalez never seems to go down with the first tackler. Finally, he's brought down. Pellandini cleaning up the mess. Offloads to Santiago Alvarez. Good compete by South Africa, but they're blown off the ball. Argentina, not the biggest team on the series, but very good at the breakdown. And there's Gonzalez backing himself. Look at that low body structure, smashing the defender. And Santiago Alvarez coasting in for Argentina's first.
Yeah, and that was a simple game of physics. I mean, you talk about the center of gravity on Gonzalez is so low and so powerful, and Davis had just no chance. That shoulder to shoulder. You just won't win it when you're competing with someone with massive quads like that. The power, the drive, it's unstoppable.
Well, an Argentina team that is looking to post its 4th cup title win in a row this season. 4 events in a row. That man has been player of the match, HSBC player of the match in 2 of them. And he adds in the series try list, but he also provides to these other Pumas players. The complete sevens player is Luciano Gonzalez. South Africa trying to rebuild again. Currently 4th in the World Series. Had a chance last weekend. Nice run from Mustesen coming off the wing. Nice step off the right foot. He knows he's going to need some help. The help arrives, and now they can ship it. Inside the 22. Flat ball. Hitting it hard. St. David's going for the corner. Determination. Referee's going to have a little bit of a look here.
Time off. We just check try or no try? Yeah. Okay, Matt. We're just checking.
Guessing he was in.
Yeah, checking for you now, Pete.
Came in like a house on fire. And he grounded it well before. Actually, he didn't step out at all.
Let's look at his right leg before he gets that ball down. Is it in touch? Tough to tell from that one. The question significantly is try or no try. So the referee hasn't made an adjudication on the field.
The angles are not in our advantage.
So we have the television match official in our truck.
You may award the try.
Who's having a look at it. And that is the voice of God running the stadium. You may award the try. South Africa responds to St. David's.
Yeah, that was a big try by St. David's. And Oosthuizen actually set that up with that big bullocking run through the middle. But it took a lot of effort from both.
And look at that, Frederick. Conversion from the sideline, tying this one up. To mention this format, so crucial to get off and running in your pool early on.
Time off.
Just got an extra ball on the field. Referee wise to it. Good work from Peter Martin there, not rushing his call, getting some help from the truck. Blitzboks going left. 50-50 in the air. Nice tap back from Pellandini, and Moneta's off and running. He gets the right arm free. Gonzalez playing with his head up. One tackler, 2, 3, all contact. This time he was isolated. He just got away with it there.
Off feet first.
South Africa deemed to be off their feet.
Yeah, Zane Davis made a spectacular defensive tackle on Gonzalez. He's a hard man to bring down, but he left his feet in that ruck, and that's a critical era for South Africa, especially in this area of the field.
We're going to have a time off there as Luciano Gonzalez taking a bit of a knock.
Time back on.
Time back on, just as the water carriers arrive. They'll have to leave.
Stay tight.
And this shows how incredible they are in attack. 111 tries. And just about half of them come from set piece. Set scrum, and we'll see what happens. By far the top try scoring team on the series. They go conventionally to the right. Moneta's brought down. Duarte gets his hands on it, so that's Vimpy Visser. Good work from him, counter-rucking and then getting the steal.
Yeah, he got right in over that ball, gave no opportunity for it to come out on the side of Argentina.
So just about 2 minutes to play here in the first half. South Africa will be happy with this. Their tackles work has been really good this year. As you said, up until Hong Kong, they were very much in contention. Only a couple of points adrift from Argentina, but they couldn't back it up. Only took 4 points, tournament points, out of Hong Kong as they were in the bottom 8.
Nope.
Width now out of their own end. So Zwapi still going. He stretched the Pumas. Short ball for Visser. Doesn't go to him, but a nice pick up there from Zane Davids.
Puncher's good.
Lots of bodies in the ruck. South Africa being asked to use it. Midfield pressures quickly up there from the Pumas. There's a beautifully weighted pass. Did he beat the defense with the pass? Yes, he did. Gonzalez got caught out, and Shiksa Zwapi is going to take advantage.
And there you go. What a foot race. That unbelievable pace by Zwapi. And you very seldom see Gonzalez getting beat on the run, but he certainly took a stumble here. You take a look. All it took was a critical half second, and Zwapi edged him out. We knew this was going to be a highly contested one, didn't we?
Yeah, the left foot looking to add 2 more. Yes, he does. So impeccable kicking. 32-year-old showing the youngsters how to get it done. Lurking out there on the right wing. 15 seconds to play. Argentina have possession. They're down a try. Moneta liked the matchup. Didn't have quite enough space. Oh, what beautiful skill. Look at the weight of that. Can he get there? Yes, he did. Apologies, that was Tobias Wade. Incredible kick and chase.
Okay,
referee's gonna need a little bit of help.
Want to check? Try or no try?
Checking for you now, Pete.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, and on the second take, I believe he did it.
Did I have a decision?
Yes,
You may
absolutely.
award the
Downward
try.
pressure, just shy of that out-of-bounds line. Just phenomenal movement there. That was just great individual effort down the short side. You see Tobias Wade with the kick, and Oosthuizen really tried to stop him, but had no answer. And that's just pure athleticism, grit, determination.
This kick to tie things up. Pellandini taking his time. He's got the shot clock there. He knows it's halftime after this. A little bit of a breather. It's the correct touchline for him as a left footer. He's just pulled on that, and it will be South Africa leading at the break, 14 points to 12 over Argentina. Right now it's series leaders Argentina in the white and baby blue jerseys, down a conversion, 2 tries apiece to the South Africans. Tobias Wade scored a beauty at the end of the first half. The Blitzboks, he went down to Great Britain in their first match of the day here at Saturday in Singapore. Double tackle there. So Iswapi gets it back. He's got a try to his name. Nice tip-on pass. Beautiful work. The crowd loved that. Wade jumps out of the line, doesn't get the ball.
No.
Lades gets it back. Oh, again, man and ball. This one pops into the hands of Mateusz Sadzik. And that is stopped, but steaming through. It is the big man, Mateusz Sadzik, going in the corner, inviting the contact from Oosthuizen.
And you talk about a bend and don't break defense. Argentina put that on just full display. You'd think that South Africa was going to make their way down to the try zone, but that defense by Argentina to force that errant pass into the hands of the attacker for Argentina, and then the finishing touches, so splendidly done.
Kalandini slices that one. So just 3 points the advantage here. And that gives you an idea of the Sadzik's body of work. His teammates, Gonzalez and Moneta on the list, and also his coach, top of that list, Santiago Gomez Cora. Argentina have lost the final here 3 times in Singapore, in 02, in 04, in 2023. So they will be looking, as are a few other teams, to lift the cup here in 2025 for the first time. Some great stories out of this stadium. Canada and Kenya both winning their maiden tournaments here. It's a place for upsets. And right now, South Africa need to make up the 3-point deficit. Good infield run from David Brits, fresh off the bench. So Iswapi lurking wide. A little bit of indecision there. Ooh, ball pops up the side, but Oosthuizen's on it. That one's come off an Argentinian hand. This could be trouble.
Not going in the tackle. Not going in the tackle.
No, I think he dodged the bullet there with the yellow card. And South Africa in really good field position, but not looking promising here with Soizwapi
not going
down.
Yourself in the tackle.
So you heard the referee explaining there, Phaedra, how because he was wrapping in the tackle and trying to complete the tackle, that's when the ball went forward, so it won't be a yellow card.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
And that may have been a try-saving gesture. Moneta, the money man.
No.
Former World Rugby Sevens Player of the Year. Had a brilliant weekend in Hong Kong last week. And this is how the current try-scoring. Nathova's up top with 21, but Moneta's got an eye on him. How about the Congo? Kenya with a big victory, an extra time victory to win their pool game. They're set up well here in Singapore.
Bang! Set.
South Africa put in.
Early.
Free kick against Argentina. Quick tap now. That pass doesn't go to hand again.
Advantage.
Again, this is what cost them last time. Advantage being played for the Pumas. Oh, Moneta dances around it, the defender, and then nudges forward. Nice cleanup, though, from Duwalt Human, who gets all the way back. Surely Moneta's off his feet. Referee's letting him go. I think this humidity here is pretty strong in Singapore, and this ball's a little bit greasy. Some of these passes not going to hand. It's an awkward tackle. That one on the back shoulder. Nice step through the middle. Human still going. The ankle tap, not enough. Duwalt Human from deep inside his own end gives the Blitzboks the lead.
And Human comes in, makes an immediate impact. Human is the man here. And he just literally tears through this Argentinian defense, changing angles. He goes in virtually untouched.
Two more on the conversion. Well, this has been an interesting game, back and forth. Both sides putting it on the board. That is how this pool, if it ended with this scoreline, would be sitting, because Great Britain already have a victory. That's how it sits now. South Africa in second, and the series leaders down the bottom, but there's plenty of time, over 3 minutes. Will be your try scorer, Human, to reintroduce. Oh, maybe his legs were shot after that run. It's going to give crucial possession at midfield for Argentina.
Yeah, and we know how dangerous Argentina is off of this restart.
And that's some indication of the topsy-turvy nature of the try scoring. The right arm's free. Matteo Graziano, he's 5 meters short. A little contact on the neck. South Africa counter-rucking. Can they get the ball? No, referee's playing advantage on the high tackle. That's an inside pass, but I think it's gone forward. The referee's not going to call it. Augustin Fraga has been awarded the try, unless the referee gets a word in his ear.
Well, that started with Graziano with the big carry and his head on a swivel, and we ended up here. And Fraga, the lucky recipient on that inside pass, it's actually legit, in my opinion. But what a good effort there by Argentina to get in. Keep this close.
So the Fraga try is good. The conversion is good. The lead back to 3 again. Argentina 24, South Africa 21, and that is how this one's gone. Back and forth. There's some time off for a few subs here. Less than 2 minutes to play. Mate was the call, and I think that's going to go to Graziano, but this time it doesn't go far enough for Matteo Graziano to chase.
Yeah, both teams coming up short on these restarts, trying to make the ball contestable, but you got to get it.
Let's go.
At least 10 meters.
Here we go. Tricky Ricky at midfield. Dualt. Koeman offloads. Duarte still fighting to keep his feet, forcing those Argentinians to come and deal with him. South Africa just need one score. We're into the final minute of action here in Pool A. South Africa already with the loss need this one to stay alive in the cup competition. The series leaders have got over the ball, and a great steal from Mineta.
Yeah, that support play, support runner for South Africa, just literally a fraction of a second too slow. And that's everything in this game.
Well, that's sevens for you. It's all shifted. South Africa now the bottom. GB and Argentina still to play. Still 30 seconds, though, and a big line out. Yeah, you see the call there.
Yeah.
Blitzboks going to compete. Impey Visser wants to compete at the line out.
Time off. Yeah.
Just down behind play. Getting some treatment. A great response from the South Africans, who were well beaten by Great Britain this morning, and they received that red card, but a good emotional lift for them to be back in this one.
Yeah, I mean, they've played tit for tat here against this Argentinian team, have really demonstrated some exceptional attack and some really dogged defense, you know, and so it's down to the wire, 26 seconds, you know, anything can happen. Visser wants to go up, so he may have something up his sleeve.
There goes Brits to join the line out. South Africa, of course, have won here in 04-19. Argentina throw in, 20 seconds to play. Will this lineout secure the ball and give them a chance to play in the cup final? There's the big green hand that goes up and steals it. A chance. Dualt Human down the short side. Oh, he gives it flat. There's an early tackle. Henley against Argentina.
There you go, and he knew something was up. This is a monstrous opportunity for South Africa.
The hooter sounds. The game won't end on a penalty. And Duarte and his team have chosen the scrum.
And that's an intelligent choice. Depend on your set piece. You get an opportunity to launch, organize your attack.
Crouch. Bang. Set.
Scrum ball secure. We go with the flow, and they're going wide. Keeping it, running into the back, flirting with the sideline, but stays on the park. Yeah, good work from Leda.
Counter's good.
Now everyone's bundled in here. Oh, look at the strength, fighting to stay on the field, giving his team a chance. Now they're going to go right through the middle, through Human. Oh, he's in trouble down there. Referee's going to let it go on. They're all Human down for the moment.
Out. Use it.
South Africa ball. Counter ruck, fierce from Argentina. One score in it. There's the kick through. It's going to be a 50-50 ball. Who's going to get there? It's gathered. It's put down. And the try. Dramatic fashion. Xander Rangers for South Africa. Incredible victory for the Blitzboks.
And oh my God, what an emphatic finish for South Africa to pull it off. You talk about down to the wire, just beautiful execution. You know they practice this in training many, many times. Look at the pop-up, perfectly timed and right down to win the game. What an impact. You come off of the bench and you win the game for your team.
Great stuff. I don't think the Argentinian defender, Matteo Graziano, could quite believe they were choosing that option. For Marcos Mineta and his men, they have been caught napping here. The conversion won't matter. Respect from both teams.